Hello everyone. This is Kelly coming to you from the Wildcat Sanctuary. For those of you who follow along with us, you may not know me. I am the operations director. I just started back here with TWS in January. So this might be a lot of your first exposure to me. And I am here with AJ today. And we are feeding Simon and Jeremy. These are two brother white tigers. They came to us in 2014 when they were 6 months old. The zoo that they were living at was trying to get AZA accreditation. And one of the things that AZA does not allow is the breeding of white tigers. So in order to get their AZA accreditation, they stopped breeding white tigers and they rehomed Jeremy and Simon to us. Now, the reason that AZA does not allow the breeding of white tigers is because white tigers are not naturally occurring in nature. It's about 1 in 40,000 births would result in a white tiger. So breeders have found that in order to create white tigers more efficiently, they'll do a lot of inbreeding of white tigers. So it's created a lot of problems. They'll be born with several genetic mutations. There's actually only about 1 in 5 chance that white tigers will be born. 4 out of 5 of them do die in gestation. So they're not naturally occurring. So I'm going to turn it over to AJ because he is one of their primary caretakers. And he's going to talk to us a little bit about white tigers and the brothers specifically.
So, I don't know if you can hear me or not yet.
Get you the microphone.
So, as kind of adding on to what Kelly was saying, it's extremely rare for white tigers to occur in the wild, and basically all the white tigers today are descendant from a single white tiger named Mohan back in the day that was captured in the wild and brought and kind of toured around the U.S. And now you'll see a lot of white tigers are actually named Mohan, similar to our Mohan that you all know and love very, very much, just like we do. But yes, as Kelly was saying, it's about 1 in every 40,000 tigers born in the wild will be a white tiger, so it's extremely rare. But just to show you how much human influence has played into their breeding, we have 4 white tigers here at TWS alone. So it is no longer just a naturally occurring thing. The white tigers that you see today have pretty much all been born in captivity and have all been a result of human interaction in the gene pool, we should say. But these two here, we're lucky enough to have them. They're some good boys. As you can see, so we've got Simon here on the left, and then Jeremy is coming up, taking the piece of chicken from me right now. Oh, that's a good boy. So these guys are, typically we do separate them to feed, but we just wanted to showcase them a little bit today, and they are behaving very well so far, eating together, which is great. And you can see some of the enrichment scattered around their yard, the big balls and the big pill-shaped things. Those are actually a lot heavier than you might think, and they knock them around like they're nothing. One of those pill-shaped toys over there is about 120 pounds. It took about 2 of us to lift it out of the box. But Simon and Jeremy knock it around like it's a soccer ball. But these two are enjoying their meal today. Yes. And if oh yeah. So I'm going to show you guys, if we can get it on camera, a good way to identify these two if you're looking at them in pictures. So I've got Simon right here in front of me. If you take a look at his forehead, you can see his markings on his forehead. Oh, and Jeremy's coming and spoiling the show a little bit. So we'll start with Jeremy. If you take a look at him, it looks like he's kind of got the full rib cage Well, so Jeremy has a line down the center of his forehead, and then all the lines coming across. It kind of looks like a rib cage. So his are all connected to that central line on his forehead, and then Simon. Here you go, Jeremy. Simon has above his right eye, so on our left side, I like to call it his extra eyebrow. Yeah. So it's above his eye right there, and that's just disconnected from his central stripe down his forehead. So if you are looking straight on at these guys, that's kind of what I tell the new volunteers and the new interns of the easiest way for me that I identify them.
Get that shot of Simon's forehead.
Oh yeah. Here, Simon, come here. Come here. But these boys are behaving really well today. Thank you, Jeremy. There you go. Good boys. So typically, Simon is definitely the more, I don't know, I guess brave would be one way to describe it. He's always up at the fence. He's always looking to say hello. Jeremy's a little more timid. He likes to hang back a little bit. And actually, Jeremy, when I first arrived at TWS about a year ago, Jeremy was absolutely terrified of me. He would hiss at me and literally run away. And as you can see now, he has no problem coming up and taking some food from me, though food does help a lot with that. But Tammy and the higher ups had me working with Jeremy to get him used to my presence. We weren't sure if it was because I was a guy or because I was pretty tall that he was scared of me, but they had me working with him, socializing with him, doing some operant conditioning training just to get him used to my presence and used to the presence of others. And now he's much improved over last year, much to my delight. So that's one of the reasons why these guys hold a special place in my heart. Oh yeah, Jeremy, you can take it away? Oh, come on. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. There you go.
And that is one of the reasons that we do usually feed them. We just don't want them to get upset with each other. We have plenty of food for both of them, and they never have to fight over it. We just want to make sure that they always know that.
So yeah, these boys, they get along. Definitely, they do. Boys will be boys, and they like to play a lot too. As you've seen with like our tiger trio as well, they tend to play and get into it a little bit. But they as much as they might play and run around, they also love to nap and cuddle on each other. There you go, Simon. Oh, there you go. But so that's all for the food I've got. I don't know how they're going to respond after they know I've run out of food. Yeah, you ate it all.
I was interested in hanging out with us.
You ate it all.
They're asking how much these guys eat in a day.
So right now, they are on a diet of, they each get about 10 pounds of food a day. So we do chicken and beef, and then sometimes we have other donated meats, depending on what it is. But for the most part, it is chicken and beef. And these guys, they're on the winter diet. In the summer, it'll be cut down a little bit because they won't need to eat as much. Oh, hi. Can you give us a chuff jibber? Maybe. Oh, yeah. Good boy. Hi. So just to reiterate, white tigers, they are not albino, they are not snow tigers. Their white coat is a result of human interaction in the gene pool, and human influence of the gene pool, because they've been, white tigers are seen as prized, I guess, and so people have bred them and sold them, but they hold no conservation value, which is why AZA, the Association for Zoos and Aquariums, does not allow for the breeding and exhibition of white tigers, which is how we ended up with Simon and Jeremy here. We got them from a zoo that wanted to get AZA accredited, and we gladly accepted to take care of these boys, and the zoo agreed that they would never breed or exhibit white tigers again, so it was a win-win for us. And now you can see these boys, they're grooming themselves. Grooming for cats is a very important part of cat life, I guess, and it's another way that cats will bond if they groom each other. But it's important for them to keep that clean coat. It'll help them if they're, when it's cold outside like it is, you don't want the dried or the blood to freeze and make them colder, so they want to clean that off. And also in the wild, if they were hunting for prey, they want to keep themselves clean, because if they smell like the dead animal or the prey that they've already eaten, then it could tip off the prey that they want to catch, could let them know that they're there. So it's very important that they keep themselves clean. Hello, Mr. Jeremy. Hello. And so you might get a good look now at his kind of rib cage shape on his forehead. Hello. Good boy. As Jeremy's getting the last little bits of chicken off the meshing here. Good boy. Yeah. Good boy, Jeremy.
Now, as AJ said, these boys do eat about 10 pounds of beef and chicken per day. So just these two guys alone are eating about 3,650 pounds of meat every year. And with the number of cats that we have here, it does cost quite a bit of money to keep these guys fed all year round. So that is why we are so thankful to our donors, which I know are many of you guys that are tuning in right now. And we really just want to make sure that you know how much you are appreciated. I know these are somewhat weird times. That's why we felt like it was so important for us to keep our live posts going, because we know a lot of you are shut inside right now. And we just want to make sure that you know how much you are appreciated. If you are able to give right now, we are doing our Miracle Match program. So any donations that we receive will be doubled by generous donors. So we thank you guys very much for all of your contributions with CWS all of the time. And I think that that's just gonna just about do it for us today. Thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate it.
Cameo appearance of Shadow.
Oh, looks like we do have Shadow wanting to say hello to us. Hello, Shadow. Shadow is one of our black leopards. You guys may have seen. She went in for a checkup the other day with our vets, and she's doing very well. She's a very playful girl. We love having her here, and looks like we're gonna be having her for a long time to come, because her checkup results were great. Thanks for saying hi to us, Shadow. All right, guys, we're gonna sign off for the day. Thank you for tuning in. Have a great day.